Hello YouTube, James Netherwald back again. Welcome back to my video series, How I Write Songs. Today we will discuss my song, Invisible to You, which is the fifth track on my album, Decade Decoded. So, Invisible to You, the music, is in the key of D major, and the main harmonic structure instrument in the song is acoustic guitar. And I play the acoustic guitar in standard tuning with a capo on the 2nd fret. And the chords are, the beginning is in, goes A, B minor. So, invisible, invisible. It goes D major. So it's A major, B minor, A major, D major. So then the verses. The verses have 4 chords. So it's how's it going? B minor, she said, to F sharp minor. And G major, B major. How's it going? She said to us. I came into her sights. She said, Jim, your eyes are so blue. They sparkle with the lights. And then, you know, kind of rhythm is, you know, very folky. Kind of strum. Up, down, and like a chugging. Those are the verse chords, and then the chorus goes back to the same chords as the intro. Invisible, A major, B minor. Oh, you say just a bit, B minor. Invisible, E major again. To you, D major. Invisible. And then the last chord in the chorus as it transitions back into the verse is G major 7 with a hammer on. And then it goes back to the verse. And then there's the bridge. So the bridge goes from G major. To get was her forte, A major, and she played the game so well. I must say that B minor. Even though I'm invisible in this A major, where to which we live, B minor. Yourself. Back to A major. So I have to give. And an F sharp major. I have to give. And that ends the cadence and introduces the instrumental bridge, which goes B minor, A, G major 7 with the hammer on. And then back, and then it goes back to the verse, and then that's the final verse, and that's just the normal chords, and then it ends with an out chorus. Same chords. So that's the music, and then Let's take off my capo for a second. Then there are two riffs in the song. One is played on synth brass. Invisible, invisible, hold on. Invisible. Invisible. F sharp. D. A. Invisible. D. So it's basically the notes are the melody for the chorus, and that's played on a synth brass on my keyboard. And then there's a guitar riff that goes in the chorus too. It goes. I haven't played it in a while. Oh, okay. Slide up to A on the 7th fret, A note on the 4th string, 7th fret, to the E note on the B string on the 5th fret, and then it goes like an A-shaped chord. So it's F sharp on the 7th fret B string, and then D on the 7th fret B G string, and then B on the 9th fret D string. So it's and then it goes when it concludes, it goes to goes down to the 2nd fret. So A on the A note on the G string, 2nd fret, and then D note on the 3rd fret B string. So the whole thing is. That's it. And then that's the music. So so this song, you know, in terms of the harmonic changes and the folky type strumming pattern, was influenced by Ani DiFranco. I was listening to Ani DiFranco a lot at the time, and she definitely influenced that. The singing too. I mean, the vocal type, real folky. That kind of folky. Excuse me. That kind of folky singing style is definitely Ani DiFranco. Influenced by Ani DiFranco. And then, you know, the brass part was influenced by Sade. Especially Smooth Operator and Your Love Is King. Definitely, the brass part is definitely influenced by those songs. And, you know, kind of Latino music too. Marc Anthony, I was listening to him a lot at the time. So kind of like that style. Like, with the brass and, you know, the flamenco guitar style. You know, definitely Marc Anthony. And then lyrically, the story of behind the lyrics is that I was in graduate school at the time that I wrote the song. It was in 2002, summer 2002. I was a graduate student. And that year, as I said in my last video for It Started Off with the Car, I was trying to get myself in shape so I can meet a girlfriend or somebody to marry eventually. I did that, but when I wrote the song, I still hadn't met my now ex-wife. And I was infatuated with one of the women in my graduate school. She was actually a postdoc in my graduate school. Her name is Amy. And I tried very hard to kind of get her attention because I wanted to date her. But the more I tried to get her attention, the more she ignored me and rejected me. And the rejection was so severe that I became suicidal. I contemplated suicide. And because I was untreated bipolar at the time too. That was another issue compounding, you know, my kind of fear of rejection and my desire for unrequited love and unconditional love. And, you know, eventually I let this woman go, because I was afraid of, you know, being accused of sexual harassment and getting kicked out of graduate school, you know, for bothering her, you know, trying to ask her on a date. So I just let it go, and then I eventually met my now ex-wife, you know, through a dating site. And, you know, the rest is history. You know, my ex-wife, we got married, we had kids later, so later divorced. But, you know, that's history. But yeah, I mean, it started in 2002 with all these events, like getting myself in shape, you know, dressing better, you know, trying to win over this woman in graduate school, and, you know, getting noticed by more women in graduate school. That was the point. And then meeting my ex-wife on the dating site. So, that's that. That's the lyrics. And then the production of the song. The song was initially recorded in the summer of 2002 at my Uncle Joe's music studio in Bayonne, New Jersey. And, you know, he kind of helped me to, you know, structure the song a bit and, you know, come up with the kind of Latino style beat for the song. But, you know, when I recorded, I didn't like the final product. I didn't think that my vocal sounded good, or, you know, the instrumentation sounded good. So I just ended up scrapping that version. And I re-recorded the song 10 years later in 2012 in my home studio. And that's the version that you hear today on my YouTube channel and all my other streaming apps like Spotify and iTunes and things like that. So that's that. Thank you very much for tuning in again to this video series. I'm really enjoying making these videos for you guys. So continue to tune in and subscribe to my channel and click the like button. Alright? Thanks so much. Have a good day. Bye.